You are doing everything right at your job place, but there's a more smarter layer to that. Knowing how to leverage your income is what separates those who retire comfortably from those who just get by. Stay close, because by the end of this video, you would understand the principles that makes all the difference. So your paycheck is a start, and if you keep relying solely on it, it will hit limits you don't see coming. And before I dive deeper to these kickers out there's this number one trap that catches almost everybody: inflation slowly eating your income. So this is where I draw the line of salary against inflation. First off, let's talk about raises and why they might not be doing what you think. On the average, wages go up to 3 to 4% annually. Sounds good, huh? But by then, inflation is always running about 2 to 3%, sometimes more. Although you get a raise in salary at work, but your purchasing power barely increases. You think you are moving forward in life, but in reality, you are just keeping up with the rising cost of living. And if you are thinking, well, I take good money home, think again, because taxes are coming for you next. This is why employees get hit the hardest. Your salary is taxed before you even set your eyes on it. So sad. Take $100,000 for instance, you would end up taking around $70,000 at home. That's so absurd. Meanwhile, someone making money from either investments or a personal business could pay far less, sometimes half as much for the same income. So sad, right? But by then, see, the system is not broken. It is just designed to reward ownership. That's the cheat code here. And this takes us to one of the biggest problems about salary earning: limited time. You see, you spend your whole life schooling, hoping that after university you would have time for yourself, but by then you get caught up in a cage called workplace. Salary is linear. You trade hours for money, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and in most corporate settings, 5 days a week. Cool. Even the highest paid employees hit this ceiling. For example, even doctors earning over $200,000 a year are capped till they own clinics or investments or other assets out there. Even lawyers and engineers are not excluded. So if you are a law student out there, start thinking of that law firm. If you're an engineer, consider that product or company. Because instead of spending your whole life on someone else's dream, why not build your own legacy? If you want to make money in the normal way, there are two options. Either you extend your working hours or you hope for a promotion. And even with that, don't forget, as I mentioned earlier on, inflation, taxes, and what I call lifestyle creep would come for you like, Lifestyle creep is one of the kickers people don't even notice. Once there's an upgrade in a paycheck, expenses also go up. Bigger car, fancier apartment, bigger bills. Studies have shown that about 70% of households who even earn $100,000 annually still live from paycheck to paycheck. This is to say that the problem isn't about how much money you earn. It's about how much you leverage intentionally and wisely. So you can earn more money, but if you don't educate yourself on money and implement what you learn, all the extra money you have would disappear from you as fast as flash. Now, if salary can't do it, what then builds real wealth? Let's take a look at millionaires. They didn't get to where they are by climbing the corporate ladder. No. 9 times out of 10 is a big fat no. Most of them built businesses, invested in carefully analyzed assets. That's compounding, that's scaling, that's real wealth. So now that you know the hidden setbacks of relying solely on salary, in my next video, I would bring out solutions, practical ways to escape all these traps and build real wealth. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you do so and tap on the notification bell to stay updated. See you, bye!
Start where you are, stay in the flow, build a vision, let it grow. Money, mindset, self-growth. Money, mindset, self-growth.